And we met up at a coffee shop in Elk Grove.
Yes.
Riscate, whatnot. And for me, meeting him, he came with short shorts. You're wearing short shorts.
Yeah.
But like, you know, these little things when you meet people, you pick up on things, and I was like, oh wow, I saw him wearing that. I was like, okay, you know, and I just had this feeling of like, oh wow, like he doesn't care how he looks. He's just him.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of like big tall men going around with short shorts, you know. I don't know. Anyways.
Modern day hippie.
Anyway, and then we met up, and then just my experience of you immediately was like, oh wow, he's aware. He's definitely into personal growth, and wow, he's been doing the self-love thing for a really long time.
Yeah,
because that came up in conversation about the self-love journey.
Because to give you a little context,
yeah.
Normally when Quynhmy, to my right, has or engages or has a conversation with another person, meeting, you know, friends, associates, she's the one always carrying the conversation. She's the one always asking the questions. She's the one always getting the information. See? But when she met the pineapple, it was...
I was just going to get into that.
It was all her.
Yeah, and I felt really like, because you were just taking me with the questions, I felt very seen. I was like, oh, he cares? Like, oh. Yeah. Because it takes someone to have awareness and space to be actually interested in people. And I have met up with so many people, right? I always had to take the lead. You know, like people don't know how to guide a conversation, and you know, and my agenda with people was always to get to know them, to see where they were at. And because I was networking at the same time, right, if there's a common interest, then I will lead them into, oh, okay, well, I don't know if you'd be interested, but this is what I'm working on, building a team or whatnot. But anyway, so that was my feedback. That was my first time experiencing someone actually taking charge of the conversation and asking questions, but like being so present, and you were just listening to me. And you kept on asking like follow-up questions, and I was like, oh wow, this person really
wants to know. Really wants
to learn about me as a person. But
because it's a skill, would you say, to be able to converse with somebody, ask follow-up questions, and when people really want to know about you, the effect or the side effect is they feel special, right?
Yes.
They feel special, and in her case, she didn't feel special. She felt smitten.
Oh, stop it. But okay,
I don't know.
I will share something with you guys, though.
What?
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the first time I met you. Yeah. After the coffee date.
Oh, is that
this
really?
Is so crazy.
No.
To myself. After the coffee date, I just...
She mentioned this, really?
There was a voice that came in my head, and I was just like... I don't know why, but my mind just went boom, 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 boom. Like, he's my husband. He's my husband. He's like, he could be the one. Like, he's my, like, that sounds kind of crazy, like, just me after someone for the first time.
Because women don't do that, right?
But it's just disclosure, like, just with my past partners, no matter how in love I was with them or committed or whatever, I never had that experience where it was like, this is like, anyway.
But you did marry one.
I did, okay. I did marry one? Yeah, I did. We're not going to get into that. Watch my IGTV live. I will share how that happened.
Still to this day, I'm still waiting for her to get divorced so we can...
Oh my God. Okay. All right. We're just talking about the first time meeting each other.
Yes.
Okay? We're fast forwarding too fast.
Fast forward too.
So what was your experience of me just based on that coffee meetup, date, whatever?
Oh, she's like everyone else.
And be honest.
Yeah, she's like everyone else. Everybody wants to share. Everybody wants to share their story, which is okay. I'm always here to listen. I thought to myself, oh, she's trying to recruit me. You're trying to recruit me? Me? No.
Because I probably invited you to something.
Yeah. I don't need to be recruited. You know?
I was recruiting for something else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, that was a horrible week. Okay? Yeah?
Yeah. Try to recruit me. And
Lightweight true, you know? It was like a win-win thing. It was like a...
Yeah, and I thought to myself, if anything else anything else because I thought, oh, she's a Barbie. She's a Barbie. She's a woo girl. You know?
My
Woo! Let's go, ladies! Woo!
If you know me, you would laugh.
Yeah. But I thought to myself, it would be great because I wasn't in the place to be emotionally ready to have somebody. Just got out of a relationship. It was almost 4 years, and I thought to myself, it would be really great to have a really great woman friend. And that's the feeling I got from Quynhme because she's super soft. She's a good spirit, and I thought to myself, what better way to lead into something than to have a really, really good friend, a really good lady friend. Not the lady friend, but lady friend. So, and the funny thing is, that's what she was actually looking for.
Yes, because I knew that I wasn't emotionally available. I had just started getting the flow of really learning what it means to be your own best friend because I had a 4-year relationship that ended, and it took me forever to make the steps to move on and really being okay by myself. And it got to a point where I was like, you know what, I wouldn't mind meeting new people. And so I just had this thought like, gosh, if I could just if there was like a male friend, that would be so awesome to have a male friend, because I thought to myself,
I can be friends, friends.
Oh yeah.
No, like friend. Like,
oh, okay. I said friend.
Not
like
the
friend.
All the douchebags and all that.
Oh, just like a friend.
A friend.
Yes. But yeah, because I was just thinking about my past relations with men and stuff. Like, I really need a healthy, just friendship with actually men or women. But I thought to myself, if I was to be with somebody, they need to be my friend. So I just, we have these thoughts, ladies, men, we have these thoughts, right? And then, lo and behold, you just kind of like came through. And I was like, okay, why did that come so quickly? I don't need another distraction. Damn it. But anyways, I will just end the segment there. This is based on a chapter of how we met and then how we met up for the first time and what was already going through our heads. Where were we?
Because it wasn't sparks. It wasn't like, oh my God, Rebecca. Like, his quads are just, wow. He doesn't skip leg day.
To me, it was just kind of like, okay, there was like some attraction, and then I just noticed that you had done some growth on yourself, which is,
and I was like, oh, she's gonna be a friend because she's not really that deep, and she's a Barbie.
Yeah, because he had me talk about myself the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody took control of the conversation.
Yeah.
And I just kind of let you. Yeah. Maybe I was. Anyways, I was just kind of like, oh wow, this is nice. I'm just gonna keep it going.
Yeah. People want to feel special.
Yeah.
They want to feel listened to.
Yeah, and when I experienced that is so rare to experience. So, yeah, it was a nice experience. Anyways, stay tuned for our next one. If you guys have any questions at all, please leave a comment down below or message me on the side. Maybe we can talk about in the next video.
Yeah.
So we will see you in the next one. Thank you for joining me on this segment, Pineapple.
Before we go, I'll leave you guys with a question. After connecting with somebody, what is the question that you would ask yourself or ask them to know? What was the question? What would be the question you would ask yourself to help you avoid from jumping in? You know how people, they'll just jump into a relationship, jump into the deep end, jump into love. Like I always mention, we need a filter so we can protect ourselves. Not from everything.
Yes.
Not from everything. But just as a precaution or a cautionary to say, hey, self, hey, you. Like in other words, what are the red flags that you would look for so you don't have to jump in? And if they're there, why do we ignore them?
Yeah, that's a great question. that we can talk about at another time.
Exactly.
So that's a good question to think about. So easy to jump into another relationship.
Yeah, especially when you're hurt and your heart is yearning.
Yeah, you almost want to like someone right then and there.
So it doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah, so that you can start the process of having someone in your life again, because you're currently experiencing pain from not having someone in your life that makes you feel good, makes you feel seen or important. Yeah. All right.
Stay magical.
Bye guys, see you next time.